Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Sleazy here, and welcome back to another story time with Sleazy. By the title of the video, it is how I got into gaming. So, yeah, and before I get into that, the gameplay, as always, is some Star Wars, because I've been really feeling this. I'm in the Star Wars mood right now because the new movie came out. I have yet to see it, but I just recently rewatched episode 4, 5, and 6. Of Star Wars, and because it's been so long since I've seen them, I watched them when I was really little. Yeah, I just recently rewatched those. I don't know if I'm gonna watch 1, 2, and 3 because I can't really find those online. But yeah, I'm gonna go see the new movie soon, and I don't know. I'm just really in the Star Wars mood. So hope you enjoy the Star Wars Battlefront gameplay. If you do, leave a like for that. But yeah, this story time is how I got into gaming. And if you know me in real life personally, like close to me, you know that I have a really bad memory. I mean, I just have a really shitty memory, and yeah, I don't have the best memory at all. So it was really hard for me to, like, I had to sit down. Like, usually when I record my videos, I don't sit down and plan them out. I just hit the record button and start talking. Yeah, I just sit down and actually like think about this one because I have the most like terrible memory, and I still like don't have all of it. It's like bits and pieces of it. So, you know, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Yeah. So basically, when I was really little, I would always watch my brother play. Oh wait, no. Okay. See, yeah, I'm already getting off track. Okay, so I had an original Xbox. And I had one at my dad's house, and then we had one at my house, which was like my brother's. So I would play the like more at my dad's house, and I would play like the ATV, like versus MX or whatever it was called. I don't know, but yeah, that was like one of my favorite games, like the ATV and motocross games, and that's basically where I started on the original Xbox. And then that's when I was really little. I'm talking like preschool days, and then like the Xbox 360 came out, and I would always watch my brother play Halo. He played like Halo 3 and stuff, and I wasn't old enough to play it, so I would just watch him play it. And I can remember, like, I would always get really sad when he would kill the what are they called, the grunts or what, the little guys, like the really little ones. I don't know, I just remember like getting really sad or like yelling at him. he would laugh so hard. But yeah, I would get really sad when he killed the grunts. And then he was pretty big into Halo, but he was really big into Call of Duty, and that's where like my love for Call of Duty is. He was really big into Call of Duty. He was more of, you know, on the competitive side. He played game battles, and he had a really good team. He was really good for a while, but then, you know, he just kind of stopped playing. But yeah, he was really good at. I would watch him play COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2, and at this time when I was watching him, I didn't have, you know, any of the Call of Duties, but my friend that lived up the street, Josh, we would always sit in his garage. He had an Xbox 360, and he had this little table in his garage with like a 10 to 12 inch screen, like TV. And we would hook his Xbox up to it, and that's where we would play. We would play in a garage, and I think he had COD 4, but we didn't have Modern Warfare 2. When Modern Warfare 2 came out, my brother had it. So I was in elementary school, and my brother was in like middle, or yeah, like I think middle or high school. So I got home before he did. So basically what I would do is I'd take his Modern Warfare 2 disc as soon as I got home, run up to Josh's house, and play it before my brother got home. And then when he got home, he'd call me or whatever to say bring it back. But yeah, we would really play play split screen COD 4. We didn't have Xbox Live. We would play split screen COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2, and we would have a couple of other friends on, so we would be playing at least like 3-player to 4-player split screen on like a 10 to 12 inch screen. It was really bad. So I eventually did get Modern Warfare 2 for myself, and that's like basically like where I started out, because when I turned 10 years old, I'm pretty sure I was in like the 4th grade. I think I was in the 4th grade. I turned 10 years old, see, this is where my memory goes bad, but I turned 10 years old, and I remember getting Xbox Live, and I had like a sleepover with some of my friends, and I got it that night, and we had Modern Warfare 2, or I had Modern Warfare 2, and that's like basically the Call of Duty that started me on Xbox Live. And yeah, that's basically the Call of Duty that kind of started me. You know, I did play COD 4, but that wasn't online. So I mean, I guess you could say COD 4 started me, but I mean, Modern Warfare 2 is the where, you know, I got into it online. And then a couple months later, after me getting Xbox Live, Black Ops 1 came out. And I was in 4th grade, and I remember I was so lucky. I had a doctor's appointment on the day that Black Ops 1 came out, so I already wasn't going to school. So then I got Black Ops 1 the day it came out, and for some reason I was really good at Black Ops 1. Like that's probably one of my all-time favorite CODs, Black Ops 1. I was really good. I was about 15th prestige in a couple months. And for like a 4th grader, I think that's really good. I don't know. I was so good at that game, and I really love Black Ops 1, and that's where my love for Black Ops is. And I don't know. I love Black Ops 1. But yeah, and then the next year I was in 5th grade. Modern Warfare 3 came out, and I didn't stay home from school or anything because, you know, it was 5th grade. But yeah, I remember my grandma I called my grandma, and I was like, hey, could you go get this game for me? And yeah, and she went out and bought it and brought it to me and my brother, because my brother didn't have it yet either. And we played that thing like all night. We stayed up and played it all night. So yeah, I really love Modern Warfare 3. But yeah, that's really how I got into gaming. You know, I started out watching my brother, and then I eventually got into it. I got my own Xbox. I got my own Xbox Live, and now I was always an Xbox kind of guy. Like, I always stayed on Xbox, and I was one of the, you know, the Xbox fanboys. But then when the Xbox One came out, this is like current day, I guess, well, a couple years ago, but you know, Xbox One came out, really wasn't, you know, it was okay for the couple months, but then, you know, I realized that PlayStation 4 was better. So now I have PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and I do play the PlayStation 4 a little bit more than I do the Xbox One. But yeah, that's basically how I got into gaming. Overall, you know, I started out watching my brother, and now, you know, I'm here. So if it wasn't for my brother playing, you know, competitive Call of Duty, I probably wouldn't be into the you know, Call of Duty scene right now, or just the, you know, the gaming scene in general. But yeah, guys, I hope you did enjoy this story time. Please leave a like, because, you know, my memory is really bad, so I had to sit down and actually like think about this. So yeah, leave a like for that, and leave a like for the gameplay. And if you did enjoy, you know, please leave a like and subscribe. So peace out, guys.